Y'all, it just got real messy. And I'm talking DNA swab, courtroom camera, whole family group chat messy. DDG's mom, Miss Tanya, isn't just side-eyeing Halle Bailey's rumored new boo. She's allegedly demanding a full paternity test for baby Halo. Think about that. 1 minute you're flexing grandma pics on Instagram, the next you're questioning whether that grandbaby is even yours. And Tanya? She is not keeping it cute. From cryptic posts to late-night lives, she's spiraling hard. But here's the wild twist. Every receipt pouring in doesn't just expose DDG's clan. It flips the entire story on its head. So buckle up, because if you thought cheating rumors were spicy, wait till you see how fast a paternity bomb can blow up the timeline. Stay till the end, because Halle's silence, yeah, it might be hiding receipts that could nuke everybody's narrative. Y'all, it just got real messy. And I'm talking DNA swab, courtroom camera, whole family group chat messy. DDG's mom, Miss Tanya, isn't just side-eyeing Halle Bailey's rumored new boo. She's allegedly demanding a full paternity test for baby Halo. Think about that. 1 minute, you're flexing grandma pics on Instagram. The next, you're questioning whether that grandbaby is even yours. And Tanya? She's not keeping it cute. From cryptic posts to late-night lies, she's spiraling hard. But here's the wild twist. Every receipt pouring in doesn't just expose DDG's clan. It flips the entire story on its head. So buckle up, because if you thought cheating rumors were spicy, wait till you see how fast a paternity bomb can blow up the timeline. Stay till the end, because Halle's silence, yeah, it might be hiding receipts that could nuke everybody's narrative. Everything detonated the second those sun-drenched vacation pics leaked. Halle, sparkling in a lime green two-piece, posted up yacht-side with a mystery man's tattooed arm draped over her shoulder. No tags, no captions, just a soft-focused sunset and a cheeky wink. Within minutes, Stan Twitter went DEFCON 1. Who's the arm? Where's DDG? Is that a new boo or just a cousin? Investigators zoomed in on the wrist tat, an abstract wave with the initials SB. It didn't take long for fans to match the ink. Scott Bridgeway, low-key but heavyweight producer, rumored to have studio credits with Kendrick Lamar, Tyler, and even Beyoncé's Renaissance engineers. Scott Bridgeway isn't some random SoundCloud hero. Dude is fourplex deep, 3 BMI awards strong, and operates under the radar in exactly the circles Halle's been dipping into since the Little Mermaid press tour. Word is, Scott co-produced 2 tracks on Kendrick's secret GNX side project. Yes, the one with that seismic VR rollout last spring. Insiders whisper that Scott's quiet power move is building immersive soundscapes for live shows, hence why he was glued to Kendrick's inner circle during the 2024 stadium leg. And guess who started showing up at those rehearsals? Yep, Miss Bailey, claiming industry research for her solo album. Fans uncovered rehearsal backlot TikToks where Halle's laugh is unmistakable in the background, weeks before the public even knew she was in LA. That timeline now suggests Halle and Scott's chemistry could date back to pre-Halo pregnancy. No proof, but enough breadcrumbs for the internet to bake a conspiracy pie. But on the other side of town, DDG's posting like everything's peachy until the crack show. Publicly, DDG's feed is all new music on the way, gym selfies, and IG reels featuring exotic cars he probably rented. He's sprinkling life-good captions, dropping corny jokes in Kai Cenat's chat, and claiming he's too blessed to be stressed. But behind the pixel smile, he's blocking fans for even mentioning Halle's new man. One follower posted a harmless happy for Halle under DDG's vlog and got shadow banned within minutes. Another fan's comment, "Scott's producing circles around you, king," vanished poof like it never existed. And remember that random moment when DDG threatened Lil Rodney's teenage son on Twitter? At the time, folks chalked it up to clout chasing. Now, sources claim Rodney's kid had tweeted a meme of Scott and Halle wearing matching necklaces. DDG allegedly slid into the DMs with, "Better watch your mouth before I make a call." Screenshots popped up, then disappeared, but not before Reddit preserved them in digital amber. That's not heartbreak. It's a meltdown wearing a Gucci grin. Up next, Mama Tanya enters the chat with, well, nuclear-level energy. Let's talk about Tanya Green, aka Miss TT to her Facebook circle. She's never been shy about defending her baby boy, but this saga cranked her to 11. First came the family value posts, Bible verses about deceit, side-eye emojis, and a cryptic line in the sand meme. A lioness protects her cubs at all costs. Translation? She's gunning for Halle. By midnight, Tanya's live goes up. Through shaky phone cam, she rants about women who use their wombs like leverage and fame-chasing producers who prey on single mothers. Viewers spike from 300 to 30K in 10 minutes. Comments scroll like slot machine reels. Tanya tears up, claims she hasn't seen Halo in weeks, then drops the bomb. Sometimes you gotta get the courts involved, just to make sure a child is really blood. That single line sends the timeline into hysteria. Paternity trends top 5 on X. Google searches for "Can a grandma demand DNA test?" jumped 900% overnight. Tanya logs off, but the screenshotted live lives forever. Social media isn't buying the Saint Grandma Act. Here's why. Internet detectives whip out the receipts. Last month, Tanya was in court begging the judge to let her supervise Halo's visits because, quote, "this family's bond is sacred." Screenshots from the docket confirm she petitioned for more time with the baby. Now she's flip-flopped to, "Is that even our blood?" And the hypocrisy stinks louder than burnt hair. Twitter threads overlay her court affidavit beside the new live. Caption screaming, "Pick a struggle, sis." Commenters remind Tanya that during the relationship, DDG was allegedly FaceTiming Lala Baptiste and linking up with IG models in Calabasas Airbnbs. Yet nobody screamed DNA back then. But Halle moves on 10 months after the breakup, and the whole world's supposed to clutch pearls? Memes roll out. Drake's Hotline Bling cut with Tanya's live audio. Maury Povich holding the envelope labeled Halo. It's brutal. And the court of public opinion? They've already ruled Tanya's paternity crusade. Looks less like concern, more like revenge. Meanwhile, buried court files are about to see the light, and they change everything. Enter TMZ docs. Late Thursday night, they drop a PDF trove from Halle's restraining order hearing. Pages 14 to 22 lay out incidents. Broken phone screens, chipped tooth photos time-stamped 3 weeks postpartum, and one chilling message, allegedly from Tanya. "If he's acting up, just leave Halo here and go. We'll handle him." Fans freeze. That text paints Tanya as enabler, not protector. Moreover, Halle's lawyers argued Tanya used her closeness to the child to exert psychological pressure on Halle to stay silent. The judge's footnote, petitioner's evidence shows pattern of emotional manipulation by respondent's mother. Court watchers dig deeper. The judge denied Tanya's request to supervise, citing conflict of interest and potential coercion. Those rulings date back before Halle's new romance leaked, so Tanya's sudden DNA obsession looks even more retaliatory. Screenshots of the filings go viral. Tanya tries to clap back, but legal docs trump Facebook rants every single time. And guess what? The paternity demand surfaces after Halle posts Scott. Coincidence? Let's connect the timing. Halle and Scott's yacht photos drop Monday. Tanya's DNA rant fires up Tuesday night. Between those two events, there's a deleted Facebook post from Tanya's cousin, Cisco Fan 1984, quoting Tanya. "She thinks she's slick, but she don't know how tests work." The cousin yanks it down, but not before it's archived. So Tanya's crusade isn't about Halo's well-being. It's about control, reclaiming the narrative she lost when Halle leveled up. Viewers aren't fooled. Polls show 78% of fans believe Tanya's paternity push is pure spite. Even neutral gossip pages like The Shade Verify label her move messy grandma energy. But hold up, Halo isn't just a headline. Let's remember the human in the middle. Lost in the noise is a 1-year-old child who didn't ask for internet fame. Co-parenting experts weigh in on Clubhouse rooms, stressing how public paternity doubt can scar family bonds long-term. Pediatric psychologist Dr. Rena Miles drops a viral TikTok. The first thing a child internalizes is safety. When family loyalty is live-streamed for clout, that safety erodes. This perspective forces even hardcore DDG stans to pause. Suddenly, comment sections fill with Protect Halo hashtags. Fan art shows Halo wearing tiny headphones, shielding her from the chaos. A GoFundMe, not endorsed by Halle, pops up to cover therapy costs for industry babies. It raises $6K in 2 hours before Halle's team asks the organizer to shut it down. But who is Scott Bridgeway really? His backstory's about to upgrade this tea to Colombian coffee. Born in Durham, raised between church choirs and drum machines, Scott Bridgeway was a teenage prodigy flipping gospel chords into hip-hop samples. By 25, he'd engineered tracks for Kendrick, signed a quiet production deal with TDE's in-house imprint, and invested early in an AI audio startup now valued at $80 million. Translation, he's papered up and low visibility by design. That's stealth wealth, explains the yacht, the private island in Turks and Caicos. And the rumor that he's building a state-of-the-art music ranch in Big Sur. Insiders say Scott and Halle clicked over perfect pitch and gospel roots. One source claims a studio session for Halle's upcoming solo EP turned into a 40-hour writing retreat. No phones, just vintage synths and ocean noise machines. By the end, they allegedly titled a ballad, Saltwater Halo. Nobody knows if it's for Halle or about the baby, but fans are convinced it's both. If true, it undercuts Tanya's narrative. Scott's involvement isn't rebound. It's rooted in artistry and perhaps genuine love. So while Halle plays the silent game, let's talk DDG's brand. Spoiler, sponsors are getting twitchy. On paper, DDG's juggling revenue, music streams, reaction vids, merch, crypto collabs. But brand managers smell smoke. Last week, a gaming chair sponsor quietly pulled its Instagram shoutout after the restraining order docs trended. YouTube's algorithm, notoriously touchy about domestic violence allegations, demonetized one of DDG's trending vlogs for sensitive events. And the kicker? Spotify playlist curators yanked his latest single, Backlash, off Fresh Rap Friday, citing community sensitivity. Industry chatter says DDG's team is scrambling for damage control, outreach to mental health orgs, a potential apology podcast, maybe even a joint IG Live with Tanya to clarify the DNA joke. But with every new outburst, that PR band-aid rips. Sponsorships are a fair weather friend. Once the brand safety score dips below 70, checks dry up, and DDG's is hovering at 62. Meanwhile, the fandom detectives keep digging, and what they find next could shift sympathy back to Halle for good. Reddit's r/HalleDDG leaks launches the Bridgeway files, a living doc of screenshots, flight manifests, even backstage Wi-Fi logs connecting Halle and Scott. They geo-track his Beamer iDrive logs, public due to a recall API glitch, and confirm it pinged outside Halle's Beverly Hills condo 3 separate nights in April. Elsewhere, a Discord server dissects Tanya's live audio, isolating a whispered voice off-camera allegedly saying, "Not the DNA thing." Audio analysts claim it's DDG's sister, implying not everyone in the family co-signs Tanya's crusade. These fan-generated receipts balloon into a 55-page PDF that goes viral on Threads, titled Project Halo. Even mainstream outlets referencing the doc include disclaimers, unverified but compelling. Translation: public perception tilts further toward #Team Halle. All chess pieces on the board. What's the next move? From yacht photos and secret producers to DNA speculations and courtroom receipts, this saga has evolved into an all-out social media war. One where every post is evidence and every silence is strategy. Tanya transitioned from doting grandma to digital instigator in the span of a week. DDG's armor of unbothered cracked under the weight of blocked fans and brand pullouts. Scott Bridgeway emerged from studio shadows into tabloid glare. And through it all, baby Halo, just learning to walk, is the unwitting trophy in a grown folks' tug of war. But remember, Halle Bailey hasn't said a single direct word about paternity. History tells us her receipts tend to land like meteor strikes, precise, undeniable, and viral. If she is holding DNA documents, or worse, for DDG, a sworn statement contradicting Tanya's narrative, one well-timed drop could flip custody arrangements, brand allegiances, and public opinion overnight. So keep your notifications on, smash like if you're writing for receipts over rumors, and hit subscribe, because in this story, each upload might rewrite tomorrow's headlines. Trust, the drama is nowhere near over. It's only just getting started.